Hey everyone, and welcome to the Untitled Rock Show. It is I, Steven, sitting on the comfy Sir set, bringing you an hour of chat with our good friends Bayside. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we actually talked to you guys, like, was this third time on the show?
Third time. Second time in the studio. We did Bamboozle.
Did Bamboozle, and this is very exciting because the new album came out yesterday, The Walking Wounded. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The much anticipated album. And tomorrow you guys are heading out to play Farmingdale, Long Island.
On Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's our record release show, like hometown record release show. Big deal.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
All right, we used to go see shows there a lot. Downtown, isn't that where it was?
No.
Yeah.
Is it the Donkey?
The downtown was there. It's at the Crazy Donkey now.
The Crazy Donkey. All right. So now, when you go to these hometown shows, do you have homes there, or do we all stay at home with parents?
We're all kind of moving and shaking.
Yeah,
still at home?
Yeah.
We're just all starting to move out now.
It's the way to go. I can't help but notice that there's a large bag in front of you.
For you.
Yeah, we brought you a present for the new set.
Why would you do that? Oh, for the new set?
For the new set, yeah.
Even better.
We know what's up.
It looks like a large bunny.
Yeah, and we watch the show every day, so if it's not on the set, we're going to be pretty upset about it.
What is this? Yay! An actual gnome, yes!
And it's on mushrooms.
That's a gnome on mushrooms. Not that we encourage that. These are the kind to eat, not the kind. Well, I guess they're all the kind to eat. It says Bayside on it. This is going right here on the set, but today it's going to sit right next to me. And right now, here's Bayside's label mates. This is Hawthorne Heights with Ohio is for Lovers, and they don't have a gnome, so suck it. This is awesome. Thank you very much. Oh wow, it's cold in here. That was Hawthorne Heights, Ohio is for Lovers. We've just started talking about the new album, The Walking Wounded, with our good friends Bayside. So, Walking Wounded, is that kind of a poignant title for the band and what you guys have been through?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
It comes from the ambulance, actually.
Okay.
After the accident, well, during the accident, I was in the ambulance, and one of the EMT workers was referred to, I guess it would be Ant and Jack and whoever else was in the van, as, so-and-so, the Walking Wounded, and I remember that from laying on my back, staring up at the light. So.
Wow, how's your back?
I remember that. Good. It's
getting
good.
Dude, yeah. I gotta tell you, it means a lot. We have so many bands come in here with Beats tattoos.
Yeah.
So many bands come in.
Definitely.
Bands
That's
that
cool.
I don't even recall you guys touring with that have the tattoo. And I think that just shows a lot for the scene
absolutely.
and how people care about you, and it's just great.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to a commercial right now and talk about a lot more cool stuff with Bayside and their new record, The Walking Wounded. All right, thanks for coming back to the Untitled. We are joined by the gentlemen of Bayside. Now let's talk.
The gnome.
And the gnome, of course. Are we going to name the gnome?
It's up to you. It's your gnome.
We would like all of you at home to write in and name this gnome, and then we will decide something we think is cooler than any idea you have.
That's a great idea.
So if you would do that, that'd be great.
We tried to get you a pink bathrobe, but it was really hard to find a men's size pink bathrobe.
In New York City.
We were in Long Island,
and
it was like 11 o'clock at night.
that is prime bathrobe shopping time.
You can hardly get pizza at 11 o'clock in Long Island.
Lord.
In a bathroom.
All right, well, let's talk about this here record, because it's great. And let's talk about the title track. And you put Duality and the title track, The Walking Wounded, online. Put Duality out in January? Is that, or you put both out?
Put Duality about a week ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
A week ago?
And Walking Wounded about almost a month ago.
Okay, so how did Duality become the first single off the record that you made a video for?
Because it's badass.
Well, rock on. Rock on.
Yeah, because we just thought it was the most immediate song on the record. It's I like every song on the record. It's not my favorite song on the record. I like every song.
I think it's so interesting when bands say that. It's not my favorite song we put out there, but we like it.
I think it's the most immediate. I think it's the one that if you heard it in the back, if you heard the chorus in the background coming from another room, it's the one that you run in there and listen to the rest
What
of
the
it.
hell is this? And then hum it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll see if you guys do that. Here's Bayside's latest video, Duality. All right. How's Bayside and Duality? So what's the skinny on the video? Who directed it?
Endeavor Media. It's a company out of Danny and Steve from Endeavor Media.
Okay.
They're from Pittsburgh, and they're awesome. They're really great. We hadn't heard of them before about 2 weeks ago, and then they sent their reel over, and we saw it, and we just thought that they were incredible and they were talented. They had a great eye. So we wanted to, we went with some people who were as hungry as us, rather than going with names
Right.
who could care
Hype
less
Williams.
what happened. You know what I mean? Hype Williams, yeah, stuff.
I mean,
like
his
that.
treatment
all
is
those people
good.
down.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese.
Whatever, who needs them? So you shot this in the freezing cold of Pittsburgh?
Oh,
yeah.
10 degrees outside.
Awesome.
We thought that was the coldest day ever, and it's even worse right now outside here.
It's
so.
actually like the most least awesome thing I've ever done.
Right. Now, did they sent you the concept and you were like, yeah, this is what we want to do, or you had an idea and you worked with them?
I wrote the concept. I wrote the concept at like 5 or 6 in the morning. I was sitting on my couch in my living room.
Shopping for bathrobes
And I
online.
sent it, shopping for bathrobes for today, and to no avail. And and I just kind of thought it up. And you know what I did? I wanted to thought of all my favorite movies of the time, of that week. I put them all together, and it's kind of a mix between like Sin City, visually like Sin City, Pulp Fiction, and what else?
So basically romantic
Fight Club.
comedies.
Fight Club, yeah.
Got it.
That and The Breakup.
Nice. All right, we're going to go to a break right now. When we come back, we're going to talk a lot more with Bayside about the new record, The Walking Wounded, and we'll be right back.
Visit us at fuse.tv/Steven to see what's going on in Fusland. Then click the link to the Untitled Rock blog. There you'll find news, pictures, and behind-the-scenes stories about your favorite rock show bands.
This is the Untitled, this is Unnamed, and this is Bayside. And we're talking about their record, The Walking Wounded, that was produced by who?
Shep and Kenny.
Shep and Kenny.
Shep and Kenny.
And how'd you hook up with Shep and Kenny?
Did our last record.
Okay.
Decided to give him another shot.
See if they can make it work.
Yeah.
We fired him again.
We just wanted to fire me, but they've worked with like Mandy Moore,
Yeah.
Aaron Carter,
Bunch
and
of people,
stuff.
yeah.
But you guys did
Aaron
the
Carter, Leanne Womack.
Nice.
After us, they did Punchline. Yeah. They're cool. They
So
know
they're producers that you're comfortable with in the studio.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think that
Okay.
adds to, we know how to talk to each other and yell at each other and fight and
Yeah.
not hate each other totally at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's good because I know how they're going to criticize everything I do before they do it, so I plan my arguments in advance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, as the process, it's always amazed me being in a recording studio with the band, the process of the producer and the band, like how much do they push and how much do you let them push?
They're going to push 100%, really. I mean, they're going to, like, their job is to try to make the record sound like what they think it's supposed to sound like, and we make it sound like what we think it's supposed to sound like, and then it's all about meeting in the middle, or
So I was just checking to see, like, does it mean you have a co-producing credit on the record as well?
no, I mean, it's not I don't think it's a producer's job to really
Right.
decide the whole record. I think
Right.
it's pretty normal for the band to.
They're basically trying to draw out what's going to be best for the whole band.
Yeah, and also keep things moving. It's a scheduling thing.
Right,
it's
that's true.
it's a putting all four of our opinions in line thing. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Kind of a mediator.
It's a rough thing being in a band.
There's a lot of gray area
Yeah.
in that job title.
Yeah.
Being a producer.
You got to think about it. Here's a band we've had on the show, I think, 4, 5, 6 times maybe. This is Silverstein with Smile in Your Sleep.
Tattoo.
Really?
I just got it a couple weeks ago.
You got a Bad Brains tattoo?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that was Silverstein, Smile in Your Sleep. We don't know if they have a Bad Brains tattoo, but one of the guys in the band has a Jawbreaker tattoo, which I can totally get behind. We're going to be back in a minute. We're going to talk tattoos, and we're going to have videos from Paramore and Taking Back Sunday. Let's see it. Thanks for coming back to The Untitled. If you didn't come back, hey, thanks for nothing. If you're just tuning in, you missed a full half hour with Bayside, and you're terrible. All right, so we talked about you guys teaming up with the producer, Shep and Kenny, to produce The Walking Wounded. But outside of the recording studio, what's the writing process like for Bayside?
I'd like to lock ourselves in a room for a couple months.
Now,
Yeah.
Is that together or separate?
Together. Well, we it starts with usually in the van, on tour, backstage, anything like that, kind of coming up with basic ideas for new songs. And then before it's time to record, we lock ourselves together in a room for a couple of months, and then we start working on it there. And then we separate and lock ourselves in our own rooms for a little while to work on our own parts.
Wow.
Then come back and do it again, and then we go in the studio.
It amazes me that you say that you do it on the road, because 9 times out of 10 we ask a band, do you write on the road? They say no, we just don't have time. It's not something we look forward to doing. So that's interesting. That's part of Bayside's regime.
How could you not look forward to? How could you call yourself a musician and not look forward to writing at any point?
Yeah, I just sometimes say we don't have time. It's not what we want. They have their own ways of doing it.
Yeah.
So in that regard, with other artists, is there music that you're listening to when you're writing that you draw inspiration from? A lot of artists, when they come on, we say, well, I was listening to, lately it's been a lot of Queen. People listening to.
I don't think that we have bands that.
Nothing like I get in the mood to write with this music.
Yeah, I
It's
think
happening at the time.
I think whenever I write like a melody or something like that, it's usually I get influenced by what I just listened to.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say that there's a band or
Right.
anything like that that I constantly pull from.
It might happen on more of an individual basis too,
Right.
you know? Like we would never say this band influenced this whole song, but a specific band might influence, bass or drums or something.
Yeah, I think there are very few bands that all four of us like equally.
And that's good. That's a good collective. All right. Up next is a band who's going to be out on Warped Tour this summer with Bayside. They are called Paramore, and this is called Pressure. That was Taking Back Sunday. We'll be back with more Bayside after you sit through these wonderful, delicious, nutritious commercials.
Which do not suck. Do anything but suck.
Are you on MySpace? Of course you are, and so are we! Hit up fuse.tv/Steven and click the link to our MySpace page to check out stories, news, and calendar updates from your rock show team.
Hello, rockers. You're at the Untitled. I'm sitting here with Bayside. So the album's out, tours around the corner. How many new songs do you guys like to play live?
It's always so hard to decide because we would play the whole record if it was up to us, but we know that the people at the shows don't really want that
The
probably.
man is keeping us down.
The man.
That man is heavy.
The man. Kind of like the thing that come in between segments.
Yeah, stick this under the man. Know what I'm saying? That's what I said.
That's where he found it, actually.
Nice.
Under the man.
I thought it
And he got
smelled
fired, and that's why
He
it
was
was so
under the
sad.
man's foot.
Now, you do a cover of a song, Megan? You play
Acoustic,
live?
yeah.
Acoustic version. And who did that originally?
The Smoking Popes.
Smoking
Best
Popes.
band in the world.
Yes,
did
I
it
know.
originally.
And you got to tour with them.
Yep.
I remember
Best
that.
tour in the world.
I'm so thrilled. So thrilled. We have a lot of bands who have been coming on lately with either a concept album or a live album. Is that something that interests you guys?
I used to hate live albums because
Me
they were.
too.
Yeah, I always hated them, but there's been a couple lately that are really impressed me that I'm pretty stoked about.
Right. For me, it's Scorpions Worldwide Live, and I'm not kidding.
Really?
It's an amazing record.
Abba Gold live is pretty.
Not Cheap Trick
it's pretty
live at
amazing,
Budokan.
actually.
But so nothing like that.
I guess we're open to it, but
Yeah,
we're just
why
not
not?
planning on it.
I think
as of yet.
I remember going to see a Bouncing Soul show where they played a number of shows and they did the entire record in one
Yeah.
show, and it was great to see. It was great to hear. So devoted fans, maybe a one-off night.
Yeah,
So
Alpine
they-
sure did that also.
Yeah, they did.
The whole tour.
Yeah.
God damn it.
God damn it, all the way through. It was a great tour. We could do this.
God
all
damn it,
day.
a cuss word if it's the name of a record?
No, it's not. No, it's
it's
not.
not a cuss word anyway?
No, it's in quotes. There's a list of things we can say and can't say, and I have it memorized. Here's another video from another Victory label mate. This is Aiden with The Last Sunrise. The gnome is offended by your belch, gotta tell you. That was Aiden, The Last Sunrise. Show's not over yet. We still got a chunk of time left to talk with Bayside, so come back in about 3-4-ish minutes. It's the Untitled. We're about to wrap up Wednesday. We've had a whole full hour of talk with Bayside, talking about the new record, The Walking Wounded. So what's going on with touring? What's happening this summer? Where are you going to be?
The Warped Tour.
The whole damn thing.
The whole damn
Every
thing.
night.
Whole
Awesome.
damned thing.
And
First time we're doing that.
First time the whole tour.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And then where are you heading off to after that?
Probably England, maybe more America,
Excellent.
North America.
We're going to do a
North
lot of
America.
this, and then some of this, and then probably back over here, maybe a little bit of that.
Keep traveling.
In like 2 weeks, we start a tour with Amberlin, though.
Excellent.
A full U.S. tour. It's going to be first tour on the record. So
We're just going to go to
am I
Monique.
holding you up? I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll be
Things
right
We gotta
to
go.
do, I guess.
Here's Monique.
What's up?
There was Monine, and that wraps it up for this episode of Sirs. Want to thank Bayside. Good seeing you guys. Everybody go out and grab the record, The Walking Wounded. It is out in stores right now. It just came out yesterday. They're going to be touring very soon. Going to see them at the Warped Tour, and we're here for you guys every weekday at 7. Till then, always, I'm the Smiths. We were just talking about the Smiths earlier. Here they are. How Soon Is Now, one of the best songs ever.
Buy the record.